What's up, guys? Welcome back to Gentry and Sons, and welcome to another video. So I've been promising y'all we build a new shop, we get these trucks done, we get some of these projects knocked out, get some cab over content out, and we're almost there. So I gotta sit in this seat for a little while longer. We still got a lot to go, but I shot you guys a shop update video the other day before I flew out, and I'm gonna let you get to it. So thank you guys so much for all the amazing support that you've shown for all the years, and all the new people on the channel. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you hang out for a while. This is just the beginning. I mean, here we go, guys. It's like a fresh new start. So go enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. So guys, we're in the shop, the new location for Gentry and Sons Trucking. It's not quite done yet. We're getting there though. Literally, all we like is finishing. That's it. That's all we like, just finishing.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back down, Brax. Guys, we're out here in the shop. We have got it all sheeted except the ends, and this one's about halfway done. That one's about that one ain't even started yet, but the electrician's already started. So my buddy from Mills Electric, Jamie, he's already got started on the electric, and we're going all out with it. Like, we're putting plugs everywhere. They're running conduit everywhere. We're gonna have 220 plugs at every door. We're gonna have 20 really, really nice lights. The big round halogen lights. We're gonna have, this will be where we're standing at right now. This is gonna be our motor room. We're gonna have a welding room. This will be where all our welders are, welding tables, plasma table. And then we're also gonna have like a little machine shop room where we have the lathe and the CNC. I have all this equipment that I bought over the years. Anytime I get one at a deal or at the auction or something, I've got like literally 4 trailers full of equipment for this shop. Welders, plasma cutters, air compressors, our CNC, the plasma table, the lathe. And we're also, like I said, we're gonna build a really nice clean room to build our engines. I want to start building our nipple piston engines and have them on the stand ready to go. Somebody calls, needs an engine, have them bring the truck in. Instead of having the truck here for a week or two rebuilding it, pop the engine out, pop a new one in, truck's back on the road. There's so many things with us having our own shop that's going to speed everything up. It's going to be more efficient, it's going to be cleaner, easier, and I plan on just working on my own trucks. And I'll still help out one of my friends. I don't care to work on my friends' trucks and buddies or somebody that's in a bind. But as far as just bringing trucks in to work on them every day, I don't think that we'll be doing that here, unless it's a green APU install or some stainless or something from 4 States or SH Tube. We got 4 bays on this side and 3 bays on this side, 7 total. We're putting another 50 by 50 building added onto this one, and that's why that's still open right now. We're getting ready to pour a concrete pad out there, and that's where all of our offices are going to be. It was originally going to be right here in this spot, but we've since changed that. And then we're doing 2 more bays on this side for a wash bay and a paint bay, and I still haven't decided which bay the lift's going to go in. So I've got 2 4-post 55,000 pound lifts. So they're the drive-on platform lifts. Instead of putting a pit in, which to me a pit's pretty dangerous. I've seen a lot of people get hurt in a pit. And for somebody that's just got a small trucking company, they're great. Or somebody that does a lot of service and has somebody dedicated to that pit, and it's a business and you can keep everybody out. But this is a family-run business. There's kids. There's everybody, will be in our shop. So that right there, especially my kids, I don't want Cambry or Hudson or one of the little kids coming down here and falling in that pit and getting hurt. So we are not putting a pit in. I know a lot of people's asked about a pit. Bring it up. But no, we will not be putting a pit in this shop. It will be 2 4-post, 55,000-pound lifts. You drive the truck up on it, lift it up in there, and work on it from underneath it. So to me, that's the safest thing to do. And then we've got, like I said, the paint booth and the wash pad be on this side, offices on that side. We just had this extra door put in. It was just 3 doors on each side, and now we've got 4 on the front. You'll have a man door right here. We can go over and show them. This is where all the offices are going to be. Right here. This whole side was dedicated to offices. But now that we've gotten, I started out with a really small budget, and since I've been out working all the time, I've been able to, add more to the budget and take it to the next level. So, we started out with a $150,000 budget, and now we're gonna be able to put like $300,000 into it. And to this point right here, with the work outside, the garage finished, with the doors on it, man doors in it, we'll have less than $200,000 in it. So that gives us quite a bit extra to be able to do the, just make it better, make it worth more, make it a really, really nice shop, having a whole nother 50 by 50 with offices in it, driver's lounge, apartment. That's going to make it awesome. And it's just going to add to the value of it. And a really, really good price. And that was the concrete, the doors, that's getting it completely in the dry to where we could just, we got a shop we can move into. But we still got to do our concrete sealer. We got to have the insulation guys come in, do all the insulation, and then we got to panel. I'm going to panel the whole wall. All the walls are going to be, paneled off, and where we can hang wrenches or however we want to do it. But we are going to enclose the inside as well. Man door goes in here. This is a 14 by 14 here. And this could possibly be, so this is our YouTube bay. And this could also be our aviation bay, or aircraft bay, I'll call it. And we'll get to that here in just a minute. I'll tell you guys what we got going on. So 14 by 14, well 7 14 by 14 doors. We got a complete drive-through on 3 of them on each side. Another man door here. And then this will be the side where the other building's getting added onto. So we'll have another 50 foot out, 50 foot wide, 50 foot out. We ain't gonna build it as big as this one, as wide as it. Because it's just gonna be for offices, driver's lounge, and it'll be my office and my YouTube studio. So we'll be filming on that bay down there. That's where all the YouTube projects will be, YouTube trucks, and probably do some green APU. That's where we'll probably do our green APU installs. So we'll have to talk to the ladies about the offices. I don't know how they're designing it how they want it. That's convenient for them, convenient for the drivers. And then right here we've got Mills Electric. They're doing all the conduit. They've got the power in. We used the sanding. We dug a nice underground ditch, 4 foot deep, and ran underground power. So we have no power lines. So if I come in here with a 16, 17 foot tall boat, I ain't got to worry about taking a power line. Ask me how I know that happens. Happened at our last place. One thing about Mills, you guys probably remember Taylor from the videos. They do really, really good work. Their quality is top notch. Yes, you pay for their work, but it is 1000% the best of the best. Ain't gonna have to worry about electrical fires. Ain't gonna have to worry about no shady wiring or anything like that. They do everything above and beyond, just like the building. This will be a bathroom also, so we'll have a wall here. This is gonna block this off. This will be our electrical room. This will all be where we run our 3-phase from. And then this will be a bathroom for the shop. You can see right here, we got a drain right here. Heated concrete. That was the main thing the girls wanted, was heated concrete. So we're doing a complete heated side for them. and then it was going to be down there, but now it's out here. So I guess me and Braxton get heated concrete. So the outside, they've already got the electrical done out here. So the power's ran, it's been approved already. We already got our sticker. Inspection's good for 45 days. So I got to go to the electrical company tomorrow, or get Ashley to, and get them to come out. And they got to put the transformer in, pull the wire, put up the pole. That's another $2,500, I think. Get that done, and then hopefully this week the whole building's enclosed and the doors are on. That's my goal, is to have at least have the doors on, building closed this week. And then on the parking lot, we have, so far we brought in a lot of dirt, or pushed a lot of dirt over here. So this will come out, it's going to go all the way down to that gate, and it's going to be completely level from this side all the way over to that fence. And we'll go show you guys the whole entire parking lot. But here's the back side of the building. Gosh, Frank, can you believe this is actually happening?
Oh.
Dad is so excited too. He's on me like he's like, man, when can we move in? When can we move in? I'm like, just be patient, it's coming. I mean, I'm having to work, and let me tell you guys how crazy I've got with working and making the money to build this thing. Sadly, you can't just go and borrow the money and they give you the money to build it. You have to build it yourself, pay to have it built. So unless you hire a contractor that has credit everywhere, or you have credit everywhere, you got to come up with the cash. Like, this is all cash. I'm having to pay everything out of pocket on this building. So we are taking our trucking to the next level. So the extra money that's building this thing is my oversize hauling. The truck that I drive, or trucks that I drive, which right now I'm running 3 different trucks. I'm getting ready to take off. I got a fly to Arizona today. Me and Travis is taking off. We had a driver dropped off Bonnie out there, the 10-wide trailer, and then we've got Gunny out there with his truck and his stretch trailer. And I'm gonna fly into Arizona. We're gonna jump on loading that thing up, and we're gonna take that boat to California. And then once it's in California, I'm gonna fly back, jump in the Volvo, and before the trucks even get back to Arizona again for another load, because we got multiple big boats out there to haul, before it even gets back, I should have this other oversized load hauled back home, back on an airplane, and be able to meet them out there and load another boat. So instead of me driving trucks back and forth and taking 2 or 3 days to get back over to where we need to load, I've got drivers that are bringing the trucks in, and they'll haul some of the loads. Like my guys, I trust them to do big loads, but the ones that we're hauling to pay for this thing are massive. Like we've taken it to the next level. The next boat that we haul, and you guys will see the video on that, guys, this thing's like over 18 foot wide. We're over 100 foot long. It's huge. It is a massive, massive yacht. And we've got that one. We've got another one even bigger to haul after that. And then in between those loads, I'm also hauling for Crystal. If you guys haven't seen her YouTube channel, go check it out. Crystal Killer Transport on YouTube. Go check her out. We'd love to see her get up to 100,000 subscribers so we can show her up on some truck builds. So I'll be headed back, going to haul those loads and get the truck back here, fly back to Arizona. So that brings us to our next conversation, which I know this is going to be, I'm sure we're going to see a lot of crap in the comments. So guys, I am currently looking at buying an airplane or a helicopter. So we haven't decided which one we're going to buy yet. We're looking at different ones. It's got to be able to fit all the family. It's got to be safe. It's got to be something we can both fly. And, you know, in case of emergency, in case one of us has a health emergency while up in the air and got our family in it, you know. So I'm wanting a helicopter. An airplane seems like it's probably going to be more realistic. I actually wanted to buy Cletus's helicopter, and you know, I was with him when he started. not from the beginning, but when we were driving to every event, I would go grab the toter or the race cars on the wedge trailer and drive 30 hours to Vegas or 40 hours to Vegas, and then they would fly commercial. All the guys, they needed to get from event to event quick or be able to get to videos quickly. And that's how, I've watched Garrett. He's very smart at business. Him and his whole family. His dad's really smart at business too. And I've watched him just capitalize on making time count. And that's where you really, really succeed in business, is being able to use your time. You don't have any extra time. If you lose 15 minutes, especially in my business, it's like losing a whole day. So flying everywhere has really, really helped, but commercial flying today is just not what it used to be. It's so aggravating. You got to jump from flight to flight to flight. The airplanes are always tore up for maintenance. Flights getting delayed. And then on top of that, when you go into an airport, you got people just, everybody wants to talk to you, which I'm fine with that. But, when we're flying, we're going to do a big job. We want to focus. We want to concentrate. So the best thing I know to do is it's time to buy us an airplane or a helicopter. So that will be our goal. I don't know if we'll get it this year or if it'll be next year. But before the season gets started for spring, I definitely want to be flying everywhere we go. Be able to load my crew up, fly out. We'll have a driver get the truck to where it needs to be. And then when we do one of these big, massive hauls or big, massive jobs, and I need to get from truck to truck, then, I don't have no downtime in between. Put a team in the truck, get it to where it needs to go. I meet it there. Get it loaded. If the driver's going to haul it, make sure it's all good to go, because I do like to be a part of the loading process. That's what makes and breaks you. If you load one of these things wrong, you stick a pad up through the bottom of it, you destroy an engine, anything like that, it's going to cost you. It's just going to cost you your business. A boat is totally different than a car or a truck. You scratch a boat, it's totaled. You mess up the gel coat, it's totaled. If you punch a hole in it, it's totaled. And these are like $1 million boats plus. So to be able to concentrate on the business like I need to, concentrate on the YouTube channel, this shop right here is going to take us to the next level. It's, we'll be able to focus on Gentry & Sons and Gentry & Sons only, Gentry & Sons equipment, and our big massive hauls, our regular customers, our trucks come in here. And on the mechanic side of things, yeah, our trucks will come in here and get worked on, but I want a clean, nice, just efficient shop. So like I said, I want to do a motor room to where we build our own motors. They're sitting there waiting, they're ready to go. And we pull a truck in here, 2 days, it's back out on the road with a new motor in it, instead of sitting here for 2 weeks getting a rebuild. Green APU. We're going to start working with green APU and selling green APUs. So guys, if you want a green APU and you want to buy it through me, I'll get all that information out to you here in a couple of videos. We still got to go out and meet with them and get all that set up. But we will have a bay dedicated to installing green APUs. And then we'll probably get with 4 States and SH Tube and get some stock from them, and do visors and stuff like that. That might take a little longer than, it ain't gonna happen quickly, because I want to be able to get everything running like butter before we bring on extra work. But once it's just our trucks that we're working on, the shop time will be way less. I won't need near as many mechanics. And Dad pretty much, he's right there. He just walked right here to the shop. Right now we're working on our trucks plus 20 more. Well, if it's just ours, we can focus on our maintenance being better, our trucks being in better shape, put more time and focus into our trucks and our trailers. And just all around, it should make our company 1,000 times better than it is now. And that's what we're after. Better, more efficient, and succeed. And a lot of you guys have been with us since the beginning. Like, guys, I could have never imagined when I put my first video out that we would be doing this right here. So a lot of this we owe to you guys for watching and following and sending business our way and watching the videos, because I ain't gonna lie, I mean, YouTube has helped us get to the point we're at today. I wouldn't have this big, massive 100-acre farm and this, you know, I don't think that I could have done it without you guys, and I really, really do appreciate it. And it means a lot. So you guys watching these videos, it really helps us move along. And, you know, I'll never forget it. You guys got Braxton. He's getting ready to start doing YouTube and taking over the channel. You get to watch the kids grow up and be a part of it. You know, you guys remember when he was a little, you know, 5 years ago, he was like 7, 8 years old when we started this. I remember him out there stick welding that darn cab over together. So, one thing I will promise to you guys is a couple of the first trucks that will be done in this shop will be Johnny Cash and the blue Air Force cab over. Those 2 trucks will be coming in here, and we will be putting right here on this will be the YouTube bay. Those trucks come in here, and those trucks are going to be put together and ready to go show season. I don't know which one, but one of them will be ready for the Mid-America Truck Show come March. So I'm excited. This is going to be an awesome year. This is going to be an awesome year coming up. We got Christmas, we got Thanksgiving coming up, and then Halloween, January gets here. Guys, it's going to be on. Of course, we got to buy some new stuff this year for a tax man, so hopefully it's a helicopter. Like, it could be pretty cool. It's a dream for sure. And you guys know I'm a big dreamer. I'll talk about it all the time. You know, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. But we're getting there.
Yeah.
If this was done 2 years ago, God, there's no telling where we'd be right now. But at the same time, you know, it might have broke us. It might have made us fail, because this is not a cheap project. So, you know, and a lot of things have happened because of the way things were, the way our life was, and might not have met the people that we met or been able to take our business to the level that it's at. So I feel like things happen for a reason. Anytime you wake up, guys, consider yourself blessed. You never know what's going to happen on a day-to-day basis. You could not wake up tomorrow and then have all the regrets of things that you didn't do in life. Guys, we're just one little itty-bitty tiny. You go up in an airplane or a helicopter and you look down, we're just one itty-bitty little bitty tiny ant in this big old world. So anybody's capable of doing anything and doing so much in life. And the amount of money and stuff you can make and take your business to out there is just incredible. Just think, one little bitty person in this, one little spectacle in this whole world. Imagine what all you can go out there and do. But you got to open your mind up. Don't be simple-minded. Be willing to take risk and be willing to work for it. And you can have this. Guys, I started from nothing, homeless. Like, we literally traded a $400 Ford Ranger I had for the first truck we bought, or traded for. I traded the Ford Ranger, and then I had $3,000 extra I paid for it. I had to make payments on $100 a week. It was an old Volvo, white GMC Volvo, and that's what we started with. And me and Dad split that thing, and I remember I made $1,000 a week, and I thought I was just the richest guy in the world. Then we got our own place, and it just started going from there. Then we started YouTube, and now we have our own trucking company. I remember her sending me the first picture. I have it on my phone. I was going down the road one night headed to Florida to drop off a load of potatoes, and this picture comes over my phone, and it was Gentry and Sons Trucking. And I was like, oh, no way. It'd be so awesome to be able to be that. And next thing I know, you know, we've got an LLC. And then we started the authority, and then, you know, it was just, it's awesome. Every bit of this is leaving. The trucks, this will be where the building is, where those 2 trucks are sitting about. It'll stop probably about right there. And then this will be all the parking for all the drivers. All the boats and stuff will be moved, and that camper and the buildings and stuff. But this will be the driver's parking all over here. And back here, back behind the building where it's going to be. And then we're going to park bobtails probably right in here, which all this will be gone. This will all be leveled out and nice and pretty. And then gravelled. And then we might just line the bobtails up along the fence too. I don't know how we're going to do it. But you'll come through the gates, and that'll be an automatic gate as soon as we get power to it. Trucks will come in, they'll swing out, and there'll be a safety lane where they pull the trucks and park it. The drivers coming in and going home, they'll pull up, park it, pull the keys, take it into the office, and they'll have a sheet to fill out. You know, throughout the week, we have sheets in our trucks where they put what they need done to them if something's broke or needs fixed. So they come in, they do their post trip, park it in that safety lane, which is a wash bay. I'll have a wash guy. He's going to clean the truck and trailer and fuel it up. It'll come through the shop, make sure it's maintenance greased, because we run out west pretty much with everything. So when they go out and come back, they run 5,000 plus miles. So every time they come back, they get greased. And every second time they come back, they get a service. So they'll come in, park in the safety lane, do an inspection on it, make sure everything's good to go. If it is, it comes through, gets its grease job, comes out here, and it gets parked. And then the driver's ready to go. So that's kind of what I'm envisioning. And hopefully it works like that, because it would be awesome. And there's companies out there that do it every day. I mean, look at Bottomley, and look at Troy Massey's company, and all those guys are successful because they found a way to make it efficient. They found a way to streamline things and found a way to make the most of their time. And same thing with Cletus and a lot of successful businesses. You've got to streamline what you're doing. You've got to be more efficient, and you've got to be on top of your game. And the older I get, the more I learn about business. I've learned that that's where it's really at. Consistency and being on top of the game, and just take advantage of the time that you have. And you know, that way, once you do that, you don't waste no time. Then you have time to spend with your family, and you got the extra income and money in the bank where you can go out and do things with your family, and instead of just working all the time. You know, before I wouldn't go spend the extra $1,000 to fly home. I'd drive home for 3 days. Well, in those 3 days, you could make a lot more than $1,000, and you can spend time with your family. So that's, you know, there's no telling how much time I wasted not thinking like this. But guys, there's your shop update. We'll ride over here and look at this building, or our parking lot. Braxton's big block golf cart. Like I said, all this is going to come around. It'll all be on grade too, with this building, or with this pad over here. So I want it all to be the same grade all the way around. Come up. And this out here where you'll swing around, you'll park your trailers like this, which will have all gravel, and you know, it won't be we're gonna do Verity gravel as a pad, which packs like concrete, and then once we get that done, we're gonna come back over top of it 6 inches of those asphalt millings, and then we'll pack that thing in with a packer, and we should have a really good solid parking lot that we can afford. Like I said, guys, we've got a $300,000 budget on this whole project, and I'm having to go out and work my butt off to make that possible. But I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to be real close to making it happen. If not, I'll go out and work a little harder. I don't know how that's possible, but maybe I'll just make Brax a fake license and disguise him as me. He already looks like me, so I'll just go make a duplicate license and let him drive. No, we are doing a lot, and I'm very proud of all my crew, our employees, everybody. Everybody sacrificed to make all this possible, and it's actually happening. God, that's crazy. God, I can't wait till it's done. Holly, it's gonna be done soon, honey. Holly sacrificed the most. She's eating less bones. Oh, crap. Hang on, Holly, we're going forward with it.
Crap.
I climbed that hill over there, but it's hard to get off of it.
Put some weights on the front of this thing.
Wow, we made it. This little golf cart is so fun. Man, we have really put this thing to the test too, and it does it. There, Ollie. You adjust them brakes up, Braxton.